Today is our WIP and chat for the week. And WIP, W-I-P, stands for work in progress. And then chat, we're just going to catch up. So please get whatever you're working on or driving. I mean, all the things, whatever you're doing, let's just catch up. Let's get down to the nitty gritty here real quick. Get these details out of the way. I am working on Fuji Flora from Diamond Art Club. And I have the painting, actually, I'm over halfway finished. So I've flipped it around and now it's upside down. So this is I'm working on the top right-hand corner. So, and this is the sky. So I'm basically just working my way down till I can meet where I had gone up from the bottom. So, and of course, I will link all these things in the description if you're interested in any of these things. I am using a Munimade tray. Look at that. It's a beautiful teal green and it's got glitter in it. This was given to me by one of my wonderful friends I've met here through the channel, Debbie Rice. Got this for me as a gift and I absolutely love it. So thank you. Speaking of Debbie, she also gifted me this beautiful diamond pen pal pin. Look at that. So pretty. I'm loving it. And then I've got micro glue dots in my single placer and good old pink wax in my 7 placer, my multi placer. So, oh, and of course I've got tweezers and then my little trash tray. It's actually a cover minder. I got this from Drill Pen Frenzy on Etsy and I just use it for my trash. It did come with a little lid, but I don't use it. And there's the trash I've collected in this past week or so. Before we start chatting, I just thought I would cover something real quick. I had a question about it, and I just thought I would cover it real fast before we begin. I just had coffee with my mom and dad. I was over there for a couple hours this morning after I took the kids to school, and my dad is a diamond painter, and so is my mom, but my dad diamond paints more than my mom does. And we were talking about my videos, and they're really enjoying them, which made me feel so good. And he had a question about the pink wax. He's getting a little frustrated with it. And I was like, oh, you need to be using micro glue dots. Now, Jenny, the UNcrafty Crafter, here on YouTube, she did a tutorial on how to load the micro glue dots into your pen. But I know my dad's going to be watching this, so I just told him I would do a quick little how-to, but I will also link Jenny's because this is going to be really, really fast, just to kind of show them real quick. This is the micro glue dots. I got them from Amazon. They also have them at any of the arts and crafts stores, Joann's, you name it, Michael's. So let me and there's a huge roll of them. So I've got this a long time ago and it's really lasted. Now, can you see the little dots on there? They're just little clear dots. And I'm going to put a release paper, which I didn't even talk about the release papers. These release papers come from Star Ore on Amazon. All right, so the first thing I do, we're going to do this pen that, again, Debbie Rice gave me. Thank you, Debbie. And has nothing in it yet. I haven't used it yet, so let's get into it. What I do is I go where the dot is, and I just kind of scrape the micro glue dot into my pen. And then I use my tweezers to kind of push it. I've got the pointy kind. And I just kind of press it down in there. I do too. So I grab one more off the roll. And these remind me of those little candies. I forget what they were called. Like the little candies that would come on the roll like this. And again, use your tweezers and just kind of roll that glue, that little glue dot into the hole. Just kind of roll it. And then as you're pushing it down, I put my tweezers together and I just kind of smash it down. That's all you do. Now, I was telling my dad it's super sticky at first. That's the only thing, but you got to get it dirty. So what I do is I just get it dirty. I just kind of, put it on my shirt, rub it on my jeans, just get it dirty, dirty it up a little bit. All right. And then let's give it a little test run and see how it goes. All right, I'm working on this little arrow symbol right here. Oh yeah, there we go. Takes it right up. Perfect. Yep. So get some of those and they will make a world of difference. All right, I'm gonna go back to what we were doing. Thank y'all. I just wanted to show him real quick how to do that. I just love that I've got family members here that, you know, that diamond paint, because we're able to talk about the hobby and it's so fun. And then they had some really good ideas of some things that I could do for future videos, which I really, really appreciate, you know, from someone that, you know, it's like, how do you do this and how do you do that? And then my mom and dad were out of town for a week visiting my aunt and uncle. And my mom had given my aunt a diamond painting and she really loves it. And my mom was able to show her how to kit up. And then she was watching, you know, some of the videos on my channel. So yeah. And then my mother-in-law diamond paints. So fun that I've got, you know, some family members that have really been enjoying it. Well, it's funny because like I've mentioned before, my mom and dad were the original ones that started it and I got it from them. All right, so let's talk about some business first. Sounds so serious. Some diamond painting business. Butterflies with Diamonds started. So a lot of folks are doing that event with Nicole from Bella Art Day Nicole. I unfortunately am not doing that event. I'm still working on this big beast. And I didn't have anything with butterflies, which I thought was strange. And I was like, well, I don't want to buy anything. And I am working on this. So I just need to prioritize, you know, what I'm going to be working on. I want to do all the things and do all the events, but I just can't do it all. So I'm not doing that. And then I know May, Abigail, Marie, and Maritza from My Krafts, and Yureli and Ashley, they're doing an event for Josephine Wall, going J Wall. And I hope I didn't miss anybody else that's hosting. I think that's it. And again, I will list and I will put down below in the description all these channels. They're all wonderful, wonderful people, and I love them all so much. But I also wanted to talk about, because it's going to be coming soon and I wanted y'all to get ready, I'm going to be co-hosting with someone else my first event ever. I'm so excited to be doing this with her. So June 1st, I'm doing it with Mindy of Mindy's Diamond Moments and her friend Sue and myself. So the three of us in June, it starts June 1st. It is Sheena Pike Along. So y'all get your Sheena Pikes. If you don't have one already, Diamond Art Club has about 3 or 4 on there. Super excited. Like I said, my first event, and Mindy and I have been talking, we've been planning it. So I just give y'all just, you know, I'll do an official, you know, kickoff post, but for right now, I just wanted to at least, you know, let y'all know about it, have you start thinking about it. So if you've got a Sheena Pike, and we would love to have you guys, we'd love for you to join us and let's have some fun. I love Sheena Pike. And what started the whole planning process between Mindy and I was she Craftably, you know, came out with their pre-orders. And Sheena Pike has got some, they're so cute. And it's got like the dog mom and, you know, no, it's not dog mom. That's what she has, I think, on her coffee cup that she's holding. Petunia, gosh, what's her name? Puppy Petunia or something like that. But she's like she's got this beautiful purple hair. And I know Mindy loves purple. And I just love the dogs too. I mean, the dogs get me every time. I'm a total dog mom. So we both ended up purchasing the same painting. And of course, we're still waiting for it. And, you know, Craftably said we're going to have them in June. So we thought, why don't we do an event? Now, unfortunately, I don't, you know, with what they've been telling us for the pre-orders, I don't know if the Craftably paintings are going to be here. So I did have another Sheena Pike from another company. So just any Sheena Pike will do from any company. It does not need to be a new start. So if you've got something that you've already started on, you put it away, pull it back out. And there is a hashtag. It's hashtag Sheena Pike Along. And again, I'll put these things in the description so y'all can go check it out. And it will run June 1st till June 30th. And then Mindy and I will be doing weekly giveaways on our channels during our WIP and chats. So you'll have to be sure and, you know, listen to both of our WIP and chats. Mindy's WIP and chats are on Wednesdays and mine come out on Thursdays. So you'll have an opportunity to check both of those out and enter into the drawings, the weekly drawings. And then we will have a grand prize drawing. And we will do that on Mindy's channel because she goes live on Saturday nights. And we will do that on July 3rd. because Mindy's going to be going to the retreat at the end of June. So when she gets back, we will do the grand prize giveaway. And her and I have been talking about it, and I think you're really going to like it. So please join us. The weekly giveaways are going to be really, really fun. And Sheena Pike is just she's got playful, fun, you know, artwork. I've completed only one of hers before. It was the llamacorn that, you know, Diamond Art Club had come out with. I did that for my daughter, and she has it hanging in her bathroom, and it's so cute. So, yeah, and I just love her artwork. It's, like I said, super playful. It's fun. So please join us. And I will have more details coming up as we get closer. She's great, and I love Mindy, and I've been watching her for the last year. And she's got such fun, you know, content, and she makes me laugh. I really do like her. So that's that. What other business did we have? All right, I think that was it for the business part of things. I know we don't want to be all business, so let's have some fun. Let's chat. So the last time I was on here in my last WIP and chat, it was an emotional one. It was the, you know, the one about Peter Rabbit, the little bunny that we found. And I just wanted to say thank you to everyone. I had such awesome comments, really, really heartfelt comments, and it made me feel so much better that what we had done was the right thing to do, and it was the right decision. And that's always nice to get, you know, that confirmation from other people, to know that it's okay, and that, you know, it was the right thing, and that it will be okay. And sure enough, every day that passes has gotten easier. And my daughter wants a pet now. We knew this was coming. And she has her heart set on a hamster. So y'all need to put in, if you have a hamster, or if you've ever had a hamster, what do you think? Yay or nay? Thumbs up, thumbs down? I don't know. They're kind of gross. I think they're stinky. Well, I think any animal that lives in a cage, it's going to be smelly. And we've been telling her, you know, before we even consider that, she needs to really step it up and help out with the animals that we already have, being our 2 dogs. So she's been letting them out. She's been feeding them. I mean, she's serious about this. She really wants a hamster. And she thinks it would be hilarious to put this poor little hamster in one of those little balls that it can, like, you know, run in, and the ball moves around, and then have the dogs chasing it. I'm like, that sounds like an awful idea. I don't think a hamster would like that. I don't know. She wants to keep the cage in her room. And my husband's like, I had a hamster growing up. They smell, and I won't be going in your room anymore. So we'll see. And she says she's going to clean the cage, which you know, I don't know much about hamsters, but I'm assuming you have to change their cage out, like, I don't know, once, twice a week. That's a lot of work. And I asked her, I said, you know, is cleaning up poop going to bother you? She's like, nope. So she is, you know, acting like she is ready for this. And as the time has gone on, the days have gone by, she's kind of talking about it less and less, but I know she hasn't forgotten about it. So we'll just have to cross that bridge when we feel like she's, you know, has made her point, and we feel like she actually deserves it, and is, you know, is ready for and responsible enough to take care of an animal. And for those of you that are new, my daughter's 8. So, you know, maybe she might be ready for a little pet. I mean, she had a betta, she had a fish for a while. And of course that fell all on me, you know, to clean the tank and to feed it. She wanted nothing to do with it. So the fish didn't go over very well. Now I know it was a fish. You can't really get attached to them. But like when it died, I was so worried that day when it died. She was at school. I thought she was going to be really upset. And she comes home and I'm like, you know, Blue, that was the fish's name, Blue. I'm like, Blue died, Blue. I'm so sorry. And she's like, okay. And she goes, I'm going to go play. And she just runs out and goes and plays. I'm like, okay. So, yeah, she wasn't upset about the fish dying. So that's, yeah. So we'll see how it's going to go. I don't know. And then, you know, the whole bunny thing, that was rough, but I'm glad that's over. But again, y'all were just so kind in your comments, and it really made me feel better. Y'all, I'm serious. This is like therapy. I'm getting like free therapy sessions here. by just talking to y'all and then, you know, getting it all out and just having somebody listen, because y'all can't talk obviously to me right now, but then I get to hear I get to see all your comments. All right, what else? Let's see. What's been going on around here? Weekend was kind of chill from what I remember. And let's see, Friday night. So every Friday night, we've done this for forever, seems like. Every Friday night is pizza night. It's kind of a nice, you know, I don't have to worry about cooking dinner and don't have to worry about what we're going to have for dinner. It's just kind of easy, like, okay, pizza every Friday night. A lot of times we'll do, you know, Domino's or, you know, a local pizza place across the street from us in a shopping center. But there has been nights where we do make your own pizza. And y'all, I'm not great in the kitchen. You'll never see a cooking tutorial from me, that's for sure. It's definitely not cooking with Shay. That's never gonna happen. I am not good in the kitchen, not at all. Cooking's definitely not my forte. I don't enjoy it. I'm not good at it. It's just, I don't get it. So when we do make your own pizza night, it's not like, we're not making the dough from scratch. I'm talking about make your own pizza. Like I bought the pre-made crusts from the grocery store, and I'm just buying the sauce in a jar and a bag of pepperoni and a bag of cheese. Here, make your own pizza. But, you know, we do that sometimes, and the kids get a kick out of making their own. So we did that Friday. And then Saturday, what did we do Saturday? I don't think I really did much on Saturday. Not that I remember. I think I was just chasing around, maybe running some errands. Seems like I'm always having to go somewhere to go to the store to get something. And then Sunday, I took my daughter to the mall. Her and her friend were over. I told them if they cleaned up her room, and that I would take them somewhere. And my daughter really needs a new pair of shoes. She needed a new pair of shoes. I've been buying her shoes from like Target and Walmart, ones that I bought like, you know, got on sale for like $20 or something. So they don't last very long. So I really did need to get her a new pair of shoes. So we, before we went to the mall, her and her friend, her best friend, wanted to rearrange her room. Y'all, she has rearranged her room I don't know how many times. I was even telling my mom this morning how she rearranged. She's like, again? That girl wants to rearrange her room like every month, it seems like. So we're constantly moving furniture. So when I was up there, I noticed it was messy, but it did help them clean up. So they did a really good job cleaning up. And so I said, I'll take you. Just my daughter and I went. And we had lunch first at the food court at the mall. We went to Panda Express. And if you're not familiar with that, it's a kind of a fast food Chinese chain, if you will. And so we both ate there. She loves Panda Express. She loves the orange chicken. And then after that, we went to some shoe stores. We went to so many shoe stores. And the reason why is we went to the very first one, and she knew exactly when she saw them. She's like, those are the ones I want. And they were all white, and they were chunky. I mean, the heel on them was really, really thick, and they looked stiff and uncomfortable and like huge. They just like, I'm not kidding you. The soles on these were like really, really big. And I thought, oh my gosh, I was wanting to buy her a pair of tennis shoes for school that she could like run around in and play outside with. But she's like, no, there's a girl in my class that has these shoes and they're really cute. And she says they're very comfortable. I was like, okay. So I'm like, let's at least try them on and see what you think. I said, you might not like them just because somebody else has them. And then she was worried about her little friend at school that would be mad because she got the same shoes. So we had to have a conversation about, you know, I see it as a form of flattery, which she doesn't really understand, you know, what that means, you know. And I was like, no, it means that, you know, you like what they have, and so you wanted to get one too. I don't think she'll be mad. So anyways, she's been wearing a size 3. And so I measured her foot, one of those little, you know, metal little things that you put your foot on, and she needed a 3.5. So I asked the woman that worked there if they had a 3.5, and she's like, no, we just have a 3 and a 5.5. I was like, great. Okay. So my daughter and I go around the entire mall, going to every Foot Locker, Champs, every place that sold athletic shoes. We probably went to like 6 or 7. So we're like walking the mall, y'all. I mean, I got some exercise, which was great. I haven't done that in a very long time and been that active and done that much walking. So it was really good. And there's some awesome people watching at the mall. Oh my gosh, there was this girl. I say girl, a woman. I don't know how old she was. But what she was wearing, she should not have been wearing. Somebody needed to tell her. So basically, she was wearing, it looked like bathing suit bottoms. Her cheeks, her butt cheeks were hanging out of the bottom of her bathing suit, of these shorts or underwear. I don't know what they were, but they were black. And this is just, I can't unsee it. I mean, why are you wearing that? And then her friend was wearing something similar. I don't know if that's the new style. But y'all, oh my gosh, my daughter and I kind of looked at each other and we looked away and we couldn't stop looking at it. And then of course she's going in the same store that we're going in and she was in front of us and we just kept looking at each other going, oh my gosh, someone let her out of the house with those on. But I'm not kidding you, her butt was hanging out of them. So there's some really good people watching at the mall. So we hadn't been to the mall in a while, so that was entertaining. The stuff you see at the mall. Wow, y'all, there's some interesting stuff. Especially in the food court too, when we were sitting there eating, they kind of place you really close to people. That is like these kind of long tables, and you kind of share it with other people, and you can hear their conversations. And it was fun. So, anyways, back to the shoes. We end up going to so many stores, and they either didn't have the shoes, or if they had them, they didn't have her size. So after all that, we're like, we go back to that original store, the very first one. And we asked to see the 5.5s because we thought, I mean, she's only a 3.5, but let's just try it because we did all that walking for nothing. We're like, let's just try them on just so. And she really wanted the shoes. And I was like, I can probably, I can find them online. And of course, she didn't want to wait. Kids don't understand that and they want them now. I was like, okay. So I'm like, let's just do this and get it over with. The 5.5s are going to be way too big and we'll just have to order them online. Yo, she tried on these 5.5s. They fit. I don't know what is going on, but the girl that was working there did say that they do run a little different in their sizes. And the brand was Fila, F-I-L-A. So I don't know if y'all are familiar with that, but they're kind of ugly. But she likes them. She's been wearing them every day. So she thinks she's hot stuff with these 5.5s. She thinks she's a big girl now. She's like, Mom, these are like a size a teenager would wear. I was like, girl, don't be growing up too fast on me. You're only 8. We don't need to be acting like a teenager. So, but there's nothing like getting, I don't know if you remember when you were a kid, even as an adult, getting a new pair of shoes is just, you just feel like $1,000,000. You can't wear them to work. You can't wait to wear them to school the next day. And so I asked her when she got home that day, I said, so, the girl at school that has the same shoes, did she have them on? She was wondering if she was going to be wearing them. She's like, no. I'm like, was she mad? She goes, I don't know. So I don't know what's going on there. I don't know if the girl actually said something to her or who knows. All the girl drama. I'll tell y'all what. Boy, that would never happen with boys. I don't think boys get mad over if someone bought the same pair of shoes as them. But I don't know. It's just what we're dealing with right now, having a girl. I'll tell you what, after having 2 boys though, this girl stuff is somewhat new to me. And it's always interesting. I mean, even though I'm a girl, obviously, I don't remember, and I've never had to parent, a female. So it's, I know it's coming, and it's gonna be even, as she gets into her teenage years, it's gonna be even better. I say that sarcastically, of course, but I'm sure we're gonna be in for it. My mom always says to me when, it's just us and the kids are not around, she's like, tell you what, she's gonna be the one that's gonna give you a run for your money. I was like, oh my gosh. So I think she's gonna be the one. And Lou, if you're watching, hi honey. She says sometimes she watches my videos. So I gotta give her a shout out. Know that we're talking about her. So what else? That was Sunday. And then after we went shoe shopping, I took her back home and I had to go to the grocery store, of course. Oh geez, I just spilled. I don't think I'm gonna edit that out. Why not? We all spill. This is a how-to on how to pick up your drills. Just use your finger. You know what? The first few times when I started diamond painting and I'd spilled my drills, I was trying to pick them up, like pinching them. And then, yeah, someone kind of just randomly had pointed out, you know, how you pick them up. I mean, look at that. You can pick up quite a few if you just smash your finger on them. And I was like, ooh, so that was like a nice little tip. So I gave y'all a little tip. Ooh, Tip Tuesdays. I could have renamed it that. I don't know why I didn't do Tip Tuesdays. Speaking of that, hope y'all are enjoying. If you haven't seen any of those videos yet, I am doing a new series, How To Tuesdays. And it seems to be, people seem to be enjoying it. It seems to be helpful. My mom had even mentioned, because she watches the channel, she was like, that Xyron sticker maker one, I didn't even know that thing existed. I could have been using one of those on some of her earlier diamond paintings. I was like, oh my gosh. So I feel bad because I haven't been giving my mom and dad a whole lot of information because I don't want to be like, all we talk about is diamond painting. I wasn't sure how interested they actually were in it. But she'll say something like that. And I'm like, gosh, I wasn't even helping my mom or my dad. So she thought the Xyron sticker maker was super cool. And she wants one. So I might have to grab one for her and give her one for Mother's Day. But she might be watching this. So maybe not. You'll see, Mom, if you're watching this. And what else? I know Mother's Day is coming up. It's still, we have a little bit of time. We're still in April. I start planning, y'all. I like to be prepared. I mean, I'm still a hot mess. Don't get me wrong. I'm not always prepared, but I try to, especially with shipping these days. And, if you're going to order anything online, you got to try to get that stuff in, while you can. So how long have I been going? Oh, almost 30 minutes. Sorry, this is just kind of rambly and all over the place, but I have found that when I'm diamond painting, that's why we all enjoy it, because you kind of zone out a little bit. So I think as I'm doing this, I'm kind of zoning out a little bit, and I'm just, just kind of not making, hopefully I'm making sense and it's all fitting together. But sometimes I feel like it's just, your brain just kind of starts to relax, and who knows what's going to come out of it. But I don't take notes or anything. I thought early on I would, and I think I did, just to kind of, so I wouldn't forget anything. But I feel like it's best just to say what comes to your mind and, see how they go. You can always edit things out if you need to. I don't do a lot of editing. It takes a lot of time, and I don't really want to do that. And I don't think it's necessary. They don't need to be perfect professional videos. Although I am enjoying the editing process. It has been fun. And Jeremy with JTMJ Crafts, I hope I said that right. He did a really fun video that I really appreciated, with like a how-to on, how to edit your videos for those of us that are new, which was really cool, because I would appreciate more of those, because I was, when I started on YouTube, I would get on YouTube and try to watch, how do you edit using iMovie, or, just how-tos on how to do this stuff. So it would be, it is helpful. And I really do appreciate it for the creators that have been doing this for a while. So thank you for showing us the love. And I wanted to, while we're talking about, showing the love, I wanted to give a little shout out to another creator that has been super supportive of me, and I know several others in the community, and she deserves a shout out. And if you haven't already subscribed to her, please do. I'll link her down in the description. But it's Bekah. Painting with Bekah, I believe, is her channel name. And Bekah does lives on Sundays. And when I was just starting out, I mean, I don't know how many subscribers, maybe just like 20 or so. I was just starting out. I'd probably been on for about a week or so, and maybe that. And I hopped into her live, and she said hello to me, and she, she dropped my link, and I had subscribers. People joined because of her. And I've been wanting to tell her thank you, and I haven't really found the right way to do it. And I don't really have, a big platform to do it, but I really wanted to say thank you to her. And I want to share that love with whoever I can, all creators. We're all trying to do this, and, all trying to just share the love, the hobby that we have, and we all love it. So why can't we all get along? course, and just support one another. That's what we need. We need more of that these days. No drama, you know, just all love. I'm feeling the love today, y'all. So yeah, Bekah, I will put her down, and she just hit 200, which is so cool. And she's going to be doing a giveaway. So hop onto her channel and try to get, you know, into her giveaway. That would be fun. But yeah, she does, like I said, Sundays. So if you know, are diamond painting on Sundays and are looking for, you know, something to watch and listen to a live, and she's got such a calming voice. So I've really enjoyed, you know, listening to her. And like I said, I just wanted to say thank you to her, because she has been very supportive. So, and what else? This week has been great. I got to open up some fun packages. Like I said, y'all saw if you haven't seen them, I've got these 2 pens from a subscriber, a friend, Debbie Rice. And she got me this tray and all kinds of other goodies. And then Sandra West, I thanked her. I just had signed up for that Buy Me a Coffee. And the reason why I liked that is because it's not a like Patreon or YouTube. I also love those, obviously, and I'm on some of those for some of my friend creators. But you know, some people can't do like a monthly commitment, you know, for that. And so the Buy Me a Coffee I liked because it's just like a one-time, and it's a great way to support, you know, the folks that you like and to support their channel. And Sandra West has bought me a couple sets of coffees, and I actually was able to purchase, because of that, I was $1 short, but I had purchased a diamond painting from a company that I've never ordered from before. And I don't want to say too much because, you know, I'm still waiting for it to come. And of course the video will be coming out, but she had given that to me, and I was able to, hold on, let me find my next symbol. I ordered from a company that has recently, like very recently, gone to poured glue. They were just double-sided adhesive. And some other bigger creators had done an unboxing and reviewed their products about a year ago. And, you know, it was kind of mixed. But I thought, gosh, if I can, you know, I think it'd be really, really cool to, one, order from somebody I've never ordered from before and be able to look at their poured glue and give y'all an idea of how it looks, and if it's something that, you know, another company we can order from. It was oh gosh, I'm doing on the wrong symbol. It was their pricing is really good, so I also liked that. But yes, that's coming, so y'all be on the lookout for that. But again, thank you, Sandra. You know, the Buy Me a Coffee is a way to, you know, support the channel and be able to give us an opportunity to, you know, show y'all more things, and it's just really, really appreciated. So I am really excited about that kit. I'm excited to bring that to y'all, and we'll just take a look at, see how they're doing with poured glue now. So that's that. I think I put the wrong symbol on a couple of these. Let me just double check. Nope, I'm good. Not that you would really be able to tell. You know what I mean? All these little browns and tans and whites. Okay. And then a little update on the miniature. I know I talked about the miniature before. We haven't touched it. It's, it was all over the dining room table, and finally just a few days ago, I was like, you know, I'm just gonna box this back up, and we're just gonna put it away and put it up in the closet and just, you know, work on it another time. So I had it all boxed up, and it took me a while to, you know, get it all organized and fit it back on the box. So I had the box laying on the dining room table, and Nate, my middle son, was like, "What's this?" Right after I boxed it up, and I'm like, "It's been sitting here for weeks, and you haven't noticed it?" He's like, "No." I'm like, "It's a miniature. It's like a little house. You can build it. You build everything from scratch and little tiny pieces." And he was my Lego builder when he was, you know, 8, 9 years old. He loved Legos. Gosh, y'all, we have so many Legos still. I saved them all. So I got to deal with those one day. But he's like, "I want to try." I was like, "Okay." So I pulled everything out of the box and got the user's manual and found where we had left off and got him all fixed up with the pieces he needed. It took a while. And I walked by like about, a couple minutes later and I'm like, how's it going? He's like, I don't want to do this. He lost interest. I'm like, oh my gosh, your sister lasted longer than you did. So yeah, I boxed it back up again. I was like, under my breath. I'm like, are you kidding me? So I put it up and it's in the closet. I don't know. I feel bad. I know Nana of 7 Crafts here on YouTube had sent me, a message saying they had a Facebook group and, folks that do miniatures. And I'm not saying we didn't throw it away. I'm not saying I'm not going to touch it again, but I just don't think I can do, I love diamond painting and that's all I really want to do right now. And I don't know if I'm a 2 craft kind of person. Maybe. Although I was talking to my mom and dad, like I said this morning, having coffee, and there is something I do want to try. So that'll be coming. It's exciting stuff. It's craft related and it's not diamond painting. And I think y'all are going to like it. It's easy, which I like that. It's inexpensive. You can find the things outside. So yeah, it's going to be a fun little thing we're going to try. My aunt actually does it, and maybe I can even have her on and we can do like a little how-to with her. She's very artistic. So I think I could learn a thing or two from her, and we all could. I think it'd be fun. So anyways, I know I'm kind of being vague, but I'll have more details. So I'm just good. I've got some more ideas kind of floating around and things I want to do. That's what's been so fun about this, about doing YouTube, is you're like, oh yeah. And I'll be, cooking dinner and I'll think of an idea. I'm like, oh yeah, I wonder if I should do that, or how would I do this? And it's just fun. It's fun to plan. It's fun to get excited about these things. I really am enjoying it. So, and I'm coming up on almost 2 months being on here, because today's the 28th of April and I started March 1st. So I'm coming up on 2 months, which is crazy. I used to get so nervous, but now I'm so comfortable with y'all, which I never thought I would, get there. But yeah, you do get as you do it and as you practice. So for those of you that are wanting to do this and you're just not sure, try it. Just try it. You might love it. And I never thought I'd be on here, and I am, and I'm having a good time. So why not? As long as it's fun, I'll keep doing it. So it's not a job. It just has given me, my own little slice of, just my own thing, my own, for those that are stay-at-home moms, you would definitely get this. And for anybody, sometimes you just need something that's yours. And this is mine. And I want to share it with you. And I'm just so happy. And this community has meant so much to me. And after being part of it for over a year now, I was like, I want to do more. And I want to give back. And I want to meet more people. And that's what's been happening. So it's been really, really good. All right, y'all. I think that's going to be it for today. I'm making a little bit of progress on this. It's raining out today. It's like crummy weather. It's really gloomy and yucky outside. So I'm doing laundry. I do laundry on Wednesdays. I try not to do it. I used to wait till the weekends to do it. It was so much. 5 people to do laundry for, it was just so much. And all in one day, because I normally would do it like on Sunday before the kids went back to school on Monday. But now I do some of that on Wednesday. I do a few loads. And that seems to be helping. So if I can give a tip to anybody, maybe do laundry twice a week. It's helped me. Just, I don't know why, just kind of nice. It's not all at once. So it kind of breaks it up a little bit and breaks it down into smaller chunks. But yep, so I'm going to go, I've got some laundry started. I'm going to go check on it. But I think I'm just going to, since it's raining out and kind of yucky, I'm going to do this until it's time to go pick up my daughter. And because she's not walking home from school today, I'll be picking her up. And actually my middle one, Nate, sent me a text message right before I started recording saying he's not feeling great and could I come pick him up early. So it looks like I might be picking him up. He said he's got a headache and doesn't feel great. So I might, he hasn't missed a whole lot of school at all. So I think he can maybe take a couple hours off. I don't think it's going to hurt anything, but I think kids are starting to get, short timers. You know what that is. It's just, like when you're leaving a job or it's almost summertime, they're getting short timers. Everybody is like ready ready for summer. School's kind of, I mean, the lunches are getting worse. I think we're all kind of done. We just need a little break. So it'll be nice. All right, so I'm gonna say goodbye for now. And I look forward to seeing you guys, you know, in any lives or, you know, in the comments. So please leave any comments if you have any questions. And I will look forward to seeing those. And like I said, I look forward to seeing you in any lives or any other things that are going on. And y'all get those Sheena Pikes if you haven't already, because that's going to be June 1st. That's a month away. So start digging through the stash and finding that one. We'd love to have you guys. And I'll put everything down in the description. All right. And if y'all haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. I would absolutely love to have you join me. And if you haven't already, if you have subscribed and you enjoyed this, can you please give me a thumbs up? And then there's a notification bell right next to the subscription button. And you just click on that and you'll be notified whenever I post any new videos. Okay? All right. Y'all have a good rest of the day and I'll see you next time. Okay. Love you.